Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Elevate Show. Last time we were talking about women adapting to cultural changes, and today we'll be talking about how women bring down fellow women. I am Clemence Bawazi, and I will be with my fellow colleagues. I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm definitely Gakuba, and today we're talking about women bringing down, as she said, and we have a new guest. Later, introduce herself before any other thing.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Kellen Bawazi. I'm so glad to be here. It's Elevate Show RWANDA. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Melissa, and it's always a pleasure to be with you, ladies.
I missed you, girls.
I did, me too.
My name is Winnie Silva, and I'm glad to be here today.
Yes, so we thought it's really unfair for women to bring down women. Those are the same people that know what women are passing through, and they're the same people that are crushing others down, each other down. So, okay, first of all, you guys are overdressed.
No way.
That's what
That
we
is
are talking
bringing us
about
down.
right now.
Very
Bring you down right before we start there.
I think you
that,
look good.
that was an example of bringing people down. I meant it. Okay.
Women.
Okay.
Anyways, to me, I think the idea of women bringing down their fellow women is basically come from a kind of a projection feeling.
Right.
Like when your projection feeling is basically how you feel about you think it's somehow someone else feels towards you. Well, in the true sense, it's actually how you feel. I think it comes to the fact that as women, we are always in a competitive state of mind. Like we're always in a mindset of competition. We're always trying to make it. We are always struggling to get somewhere on top. And then that feeling of always trying and striving to be on top, when someone else gets there and it's your fellow women, instead of thinking that, oh, she got the win, it makes you feel like, oh, it was supposed to be me. That was supposed to be me. And it really, in that state of mind, it's hard. It's complicated to be happy for that person. So to me, it comes to the idea of always thinking it's you who should get something, to thinking that people are competing with you. Well, the truth is it's you competing with yourself. But you project that thing to someone else. And then also three, it's when you're jealous, like you feel like this person is going, like you think this person is going to put me down, when in the true sense it's you who's actually pulling this person down. So it's all about that. So it's like a circle of projection, jealousy, competition that keeps revolving around from women to women, and sometimes it's really annoying.
And I think it actually shows the world that you're more worried about competition than progress.
Yeah.
I'll say it's not really a competition. I'll say it's more of social status or everyone else's perspective about who you are. And I think that most of the times white women bring each other down does not originally it doesn't come from a space of I want to be better than you. It comes from a space of I want to be seen as a supreme being. I'm the perfect woman. I got it all. I got my life together, and I just want to make the headline. I just want to be the one everyone is praising. Yeah, I want to be on the spotlight. So when you see someone else, trying to achieve the same, and they probably don't care, about whoever is competing with who. But when you start feeling like it's taking you away from that spotlight, then you do everything you can to tear that person down. So you're the one who keeps, being
I think
seen.
there's this thing that you cannot reach where she is without crushing her down. Isn't that possible? I know. I feel like people don't know that it is actually possible. You can.
Need energy to do that.
I should do so.
There is also this thing people call a fake dreams. People think we fail. Like, these women bringing other women down. These people, they think or they feel like they have completely failed. And they think if they fail, they already have to make other people fail.
I can't do this alone.
Exactly.
We have to be in this together.
That means people, women should realize their dreams are not dead yet until they are not in a real life.
So it's like
If I'm 25, you're 21, and you're earning a lot of money, doesn't make
right,
me.
you have a
It
right.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make me a failure. It doesn't make me like I have a failed dream. A dream is something huge that you can even like get in 40 years from now. But if you feel like someone of 20 is taking over what you can be like doing today, and you feel like, oh my God,
Okay.
I have to bring this lady down. She didn't yet. Like
Yeah,
look at
I
how
think
she's
this is-
she's becoming a fashion model. You know, when you
Maybe
think
this
you
is
have
the
a
point.
pretty
I
dream,
think people still don't know that what is meant for you will always be yours.
exactly.
I mean, it's not removing the fact that you have to go work for
That
it, make
process
it happen.
is slow but sure.
But
No
I-
one
Yeah,
saying
I
some
think-
is too quick,
I
but
think-
others too slow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I have this point of view whereby, you know, we are all trying to keep up with what's trending.
Oh.
I want to keep
The
up, you want to
trends,
keep up, and
And
then
the social
in the
media
middle
is-
of that, I have to crush you down such that I can keep up. You know, like we're all trying to fight to keep up with the trend.
Okay, ladies, can I ask you a question? Is it possible for all women to be up there? I mean,
Yeah.
Define up there.
Okay, I mean, making
I
dreams
can
come
feel
true,
up there
have
for
those
sure.
good jobs.
Mhm.
I mean, you don't have
Let
to
me
go
tell you, the
world.
world holds a billion of people, right?
Yes.
And we still have a lot of people. Like,
So the thing
we
is,
still have a-
ladies think that I cannot reach where
Well, I
Winnie is
think-
if
I think
Winnie is
what
not
I
there.
still
So
have
Winnie
up
have to
there-
come
we
back
still
for
have
me to
up
be
there
there.
that is not completely
Yeah.
filled. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say that it's totally unfair to ask a question like, can everyone be up there? Because up there is
A lot.
a series of indefinite
Exactly.
mindsets and achievements that are very different.
Okay, this is what
Well,
I meant.
this is what I'm thinking about what she's saying.
Yes.
It's basically being the best that you can be as a woman in your own shoe.
Right, right.
And I think
So you define your own
Yeah,
up there.
up there.
Yes, you
Like,
define
but this
it.
is what I want to say. There's also this thing of us being millennials. Well, sorry to use that terminology, but it's a feeling like I had to. Well, I'm also a millennial. Anyway, the thing is that we want our things right now, right here. And the sad story of the fact is that
Can't keep
our
up with weight
models
too.
are double of our age. Like I look at one of the superstars, let's say maybe Adrienne Barillon, who's 40 years something, and I want to be like her right now. And because I can't be like her right now, that feelings makes me feel like a failure.
Right.
And feeling like a failure pushed me to badmouth her because I can't be who she is. But I don't remember literally 20 years ago, she was probably somewhere that I am.
Yeah.
Or she was maybe hustling. Is this something that Wentworth said? I hope you know him, like the guy who acts in Prison Break as Scofield. He said, one of his
Prison
motivation
Break,
speech, he said once, he's like, I was raised in a hustle world. And when you are raised as a fighter, which is the set that all women are raised in, we are fighters since we are babies. The word we and us, it doesn't apply to you. In your own vocabulary, you have
It's
I,
I.
myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I. There's no we, there's no us.
There is
Because
this-
you are you're struggling, you're a fighter, you're always trying to get somewhere. And with that mindset, when someone else has gets there, because in your vocabulary there's not we, there's not us, it feels like an offense. Instead of feeling as a pride, it feels
Like a sense of
yeah,
collective goal.
precisely.
kind
So
of stuff.
I think one thing as women we need to get out of our head is the mindset of being fighters and like being survivors. We need to stop being survivors because there's no point. Now we have the world. Like if you want to do something, you can do it. If you want to get somewhere, you can get at your way in your own, at your own pace, in your own ways.
you at your own pace.
Do you. Don't
I
try
was
to
gonna
bring
say,
someone else down for you to
like,
get there.
bring it back a little bit
Yeah.
on, the role model kind of lifestyle where you look up to someone and you want to be them in the immediate and you cannot, and it's pressure and you feel obligated to just make yourself look much better than they do. But then there's also another flip side to that, which is if I'm a 40-year-old woman and let's say I'm in marketing, and I've taken like 30 years of my life building this career, and then there comes a 20-year-old shamelessly taking my place.
Fearlessly.
You know, she knows what she's doing, and again, my spotlight is gone. I've worked 30 years hard to achieve this image. So it is also very hard for like older generations to understand that younger people are more exposed and they don't have to work as hard as they did to be where they are today.
I think it's so absurd that these people that are up there, they're the ones who are supposed to be mentoring us to take us there, and now they're the ones who are trying to keep us.
I think we're going to fight about that for a very long time.
Ladies, you need to understand something. It's not easy to, you need to understand. I want to take us last week when we were talking about the other topic. The key element, yes, we are addressing things that are a problem, but let's try to understand why it's a problem.
Exactly.
Because again, you cannot just say, it's not, I would try to understand their perspective or where they're coming from. Because this is a position that this person has worked for the last 30 years. They've invested their time, they've struggled, they started. You can imagine the world of a woman last 30 years ago, how horrible it was. So you can feel her fight and her struggle. That's why I think if we are in our generation, because I remember one of my friends told me she's 37, and she's like, can you imagine my boss is 26?
Wow.
I mean, she doesn't get it.
And I felt her pain, because to get in a position she is in, she sacrificed a lot. And then now she's like, I could have had this when I was 26. Really? It's like, it's that work.
The context was different though.
Exactly.
She couldn't get it at 26, but
somebody
someone can get it
Let me
today.
tell you something. Let me just jump off of this a little bit. And there's this one issue. It's actually under this, bringing women down, where you can actually, when we be a woman who can fix other women's crown without telling the whole world that it.
I have this thing in mind. People still, they are comparing success with being a celebrity or other. That's what to me. Like when you fix someone's crown without telling people think it's a failure. They want to be there out to show out that they can
really, you brought me to this thing. You remember in the COVID days where we were people were offering food and all that?
Exactly.
Let me tell you the most annoying part, where people took pictures giving
A
out
lot
the
of
food.
pictures to show up.
I gotta show the world that I'm doing
That thing hurt me.
And company uses that currently with women. It's like, oh, we are a successful company. We have
Yeah,
motivated
I mean, a grown woman, umwana w'imyaka 15 akifotozanya nawe kuko yamuhaye ibiryo 10.
No, but the thing, trying
Nabona
that thing in the right topic we are talking right now, it's that conversation when we are finding pride in doing what we should be doing. Like there's no pride in giving women room to grow. Like same way you can give. I'm not saying it's something to be shameful, but it's something that should be normal.
Yeah, you shouldn't be praised for doing your work.
Yeah, precisely.
I mean,
Like
that's the
no,
right
there's no blame, there's no praise in saying, oh, our women is CEO. No. They should be in that position. The fact that you're saying the CEO, it means they should
They
be
shouldn't be there.
They weren't supposed to
And
be.
they shouldn't be there.
Yeah, precisely.
And also, people should find out what they are best into. Like what you can do very well. So I'm there, I feel, because I'm slim, I have this thing, so I can be more.
I knew it was
So anytime I feel like anyone else is coming out, I feel like, man, I'm the only model in Rwanda. I'm the only model in the world. Exactly. Let's figure out what you can do best. You know, because I know you can be a successful mother without letting the world know. Success, you define it on, like, success is a good thing. Success is not about being a celebrity, being someone's role model. So there's some people in the village out there doing a lot of things that feeding 20 kids. And I'm feeding like 10 kids in this world.
And when you feed one, it's becoming a whole big deal.
She's very passionate.
There's a lot of energy here. She's really passionate.
I wish you would come up with such, and with an example of modeling and
I
slim.
like people comparing, like we are out there thinking we are too smart with everything, but we don't discover like our potentials. That makes us like bring out.
Can I ask you
think your potential would call like someone who is very successful. Be like, how do you do it? But you want to pull people down because you don't know what you
it.
You're a teacher.
Watch out.
That's gonna really stop.
Okay, and let me just make something clear.
I want to ask a question though. I want to ask a question. Like, I know we all felt this, but I want you guys, ladies, to tell, maybe to express it to the young ladies who are out there. Like, because I know that they're going the same pressure.
Sure.
So ladies, let me ask you a question, because I'm very sure every one of us has experienced this moment at a certain point of our life, right? Have you ever stood in the mirror and you look at yourself, like you have this image of going to whatever, and you like put on your nice pair of jeans, and you look good, and you feel good about yourself, and then the minute you step out of that room, like that moment, someone else says, how do you think you're looking?
I'll be the first to answer that question.
Can I be the first?
It's really
Since I'm
burning.
sitting next to him, let me just be the first.
Okay, you go ahead, then.
Clemence should be the first.
Yes, thank you. There is no day that goes without such comments.
Sure.
Truly.
So what is your insecurity?
I think, quite honestly, I have developed an indifference type of mindset. I really, well, to be honest, like in the beginning, I used to be very insecure about my size because I was like, too small for everyone. Too small for everyone. Trust me. Everyone was like, do you eat enough? Are you like, do you have anxieties? Is there something we can do to help you gain weight? And I'm like,
Wow.
my body seems okay. You get this kind of things. But then there is no day that goes without such comments. And most of the times it's from fellow women, which is like more hurtful because she's like, why would you wear such pants to work? And I'm like, first of all, I love them. I paid for them. And they're very comfortable and I think they look pretty. And I'm not asking you to wear them.
Yeah. And I think,
Don't. Just let me be.
yes, I think I would add on to what she said, and it's actually going together. When I meet such situations, I think
To you, what is the most main comment that happens to you?
you're way too tall
Oh my god.
Wow.
for your
And you
age.
can't wear heels if you
And
do
you
that.
can't wear heels. And I swear to God, there is no
We should
gender.
buy
I'm
her a
not
pair
going
of
to wear
heels.
Okay, let me just say
Baby girl,
this.
put on those 8-inch heels.
You should
They
buy
have
her
no
a
clue
pair
with
of
our own
wheels
bill.
as a gift.
I think people don't know with our own bills. Let me just say this. I choose
I
to
love that part.
I choose to work to listen. I mean, I hear everything. You don't have a choice. You can hear everything when I'm here, but you have a choice what to keep on your mind.
Yeah.
So if it is bothering me, if it has nothing to do with me doing it, if I don't care, let me just use that. I think I leave it right there.
There is this beautiful
For
quote
you?
I love.
Yeah.
It says, the sky is too wide for every star to shine. So,
Oh my
hell
god.
yeah, like we
That's
should
not
stop
even
doing
a
all this.
It's
There
wide
is the
enough,
whole
right?
sky for all of us to shine.
So what is your biggest insecurity?
Yeah, so what is the most comment?
The
that
meanest
happens to you?
comment.
The meanest.
You're thin, you're way too tall.
Alright, I've had you're thin, I've heard you're not beautiful enough, I've heard there are many of them, but one thing I would like to say about all of them is that it all goes back to you. How do you see yourself? Before anyone else sees you, how do you see yourself? Your esteem, where is it? Are you going to be who they want you to be, or you are going to be who you really want to be?
Yeah.
In the end, it's you and
Yeah.
no one else.
Really?
What is your...
I think you're beautiful.
I want to go to
Yeah.
winning
Well,
first.
My biggest insecurity is not about my size. My biggest insecurity is these people who look at me when I'm ordering like something like a dress. It's like, hey, is it going to be smart on you? What think you're dress?
Your tummy.
I know.
I'm not insecure about my size.
I think you should stand up and show them how their dress looks on you.
Oh my goodness!
The most beautiful.
So what I'm saying is, like, I don't like these people who sell clothes. These people who I meet online. I want to buy this beautiful thing, and everybody's looking at me. Like, this thing is not gonna fit you. At the end of the day, if I wear the same outfit, they'll be like,
You look good.
Which store? Which store? Oh my god, this tailor was so swell.
Why am I
And
on
then the
that?
same guys
I just say
who are trying to stop you.
Me, I'm never a negative person. And number two, when I look at myself into a mirror, when I wake up, I have to dress the way I want because my wardrobe is big. I have a big wardrobe.
Okay, can I
Can we go at your house after this show?
Yeah, sure. Anytime I
We're
wear
shopping in
something, I
Hawaii.
believe just work what I feel like my heart wants. And number two, when I get out, me, I don't always ask people how do I look like. Definitely,
You already
I
know.
how I look like.
True.
Because I know my
shows
wardrobe.
that.
Because even if I was,
Yeah.
unless you were like, can we go for shopping? Unless you were like, you don't look good, can we go for shopping? That day I'm like,
We can go.
I think for me, the biggest mean comment that I get a lot is that people comment a lot about my tummy because I'm a square shaped person. So,
Why are you bringing that up?
no, like
I want to hear the rest of this.
I
and then know where this is
am
going.
100% self-aware of my body, and I'm one woman who's really proud that I'm a big lady, although I'm not that big, but I'm fit. I'm fit.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I don't care who says to be physically fit. You have to have six. I have my weight, so I have 6 packs. My weight, though in the back.
Yeah, we all do.
But the thing is that as a lady, this is what I want to give young ladies who are out there. At some point, you feel the pressure to lose weight. At some point, you feel the pressure to do abdomens exercise so that you can have a thin line waist. But do what you want to do, not what people tells you have to do. Be you, and if you want, like if I wake up in the morning and I want to wear that body hugging dress and I want to wear those heels, I will rock them on. And if my tummy is jiggling there, I'm like, baby girl, that's my beauty right there. And like, I don't care because you have to be really comfortable with your body. Because if you don't love yourself, then how are you going to love someone else?
And
That's a line that I love from RuPaul. She likes to say that a lot, and I love that. He's like, if you don't like yourself, how are you going to like somebody else? How are you going to be proud of somebody? So to me, that's the most mean comment I get. It's like, you have to lose weight. Oh, this one. They say, oh, you've gained weight. You look like a woman. I'm like, what's wrong with
Really?
looking like a woman?
I have a feeling that thing comes to you.
She's like,
You look like a mother. I'm like, I wish I was a mother.
oh, I look like a child.
Thank you.
I
I
just
saw
saw
that.
that.
You just brought it.
Like the
Okay.
point is that the reason why I asked you ladies this question is so that anyone who's watching this show should not feel like they're the only one in the world.
Sure.
Like you're not the only one. Even
sit around
those who
and
think
say
like
something.
even us, we get those things. Even the other women who gets that a lot. You're not the only one. If you are, this is other comment people make. You don't dress like a lady. You dress like a boy, or you don't dress like a woman. You dress like a red.
And if you are those person
if
giving out
that
these
makes
comments.
you comfortable, if you want to wear those slippers and those pajamas and go to class, do it. It's your world. As long as you're happy, you are happy. Do whatever makes you happy.
It doesn't have to make
if
sense.
anyone is not happy with you, it's not worth it. They're not worth your time.
people should
It's as easy
learn.
as that.
People should learn how to deal with our insecurities. Because we already know we have some insecurities.
You know, you already go out there knowing
Yeah, when you're
bringing me down with my insecurity, which I already know. Unless you introduce something, you know,
Additional
your toe are
information.
not matching, your left toe, your right toe, they are not matching. Unless that one is a new insecurity. But telling women like you're not tall, you're short, maybe. That's what I
already
know.
know.
But they'll like people need to deal with our insecurities like we do.
Yeah.
If you want me, if you're my best friend, and you want me to the real world, like you want to see me, maybe introduce me to a best fitting place. You know,
Yeah.
you introduce me to a trainer, this body.
No, there's no point of doing that. I don't need that. Unless I come to you and I tell you I need
If you
that.
actually need it, let it be in a good way. Don't bring it
That's what
down.
I'm telling you.
No, this is also annoying, Winnie. You live with people that you're gaining weight, you should say, but if I'm paying for you, I'm like,
No, if you're actually paying for me, I am good with
No.
that. No, let me tell you something,
honest.
Melissa.
I'm
There is
not.
bringing down you with nothing.
That's just
But there is
bringing
also,
me down.
no, if I actually need the gym,
Definitely, I'll
that's
tell
it.
you what.
That's bringing me down because you think I'm not comfortable in my body. You think I need to
You
look
want
like
okay,
to
now
make
it's
it
actually,
stronger.
now this is the thing. I think you people don't, people are always going to give their comments. But when we're dealing with, how do you give your comment?
What do I
Really, people are always
Let
going to
me
give
give you
opinions.
how people like handle some situations. Have ever like had like someone tell me when he got married to a very beautiful lady, but this lady was thick and she was really good. So when she gave birth like to one daughter, she became so fat. The guy was like, I'm not really saying I don't like her body, But I want her to feel normal because at the end of the day, she'll feel
Definitely.
like I'm not loving her.
Yeah.
You know what
When
the
you just say
husband
that
did?
they go out knowing the insecurities.
See,
But
so
if I
the
know how to
husband-
help you,
The husband, how he dealt with this insecurity.
I think
This
there's a
guy was
difference.
so
No, those are two different things, Winnie.
There's a
What I
difference
say,
there.
those are two different things. Let me tell you, what I was saying and what you guys are saying are two different things.
Yeah.
One is if I'm feeling bad in my insecurity, then yes, you can come through and help me.
yes, that is what I say.
But you need to know if actually this person is feeling bad. Because
Exactly.
again,
If
you
you
can
feel
project.
that thing bothers you, like I may be
Okay, how are
feeling
people
like this
supposed to
weight
know?
bothers
How are
you.
people
I
supposed to
don't
know
have
that
to
it
know.
Can I
bothers
say
you?
something? Can I say something? There's this thing. There's this thing. If you're friends with somebody, be careful with projecting your feelings to
Exactly,
them.
your standards.
Like you can think because I'm big and I'm buffy and I'm square, then I'm not comfortable with my body. The day you come and propose me to go to the gym, then you'll be offending me because I did not come to you to tell you that I'm not comfortable. Neither did I express any emotion that shows that I'm comfortable. The only way that we are allowed to intervene in people's lives, fellow women, the only time we are allowed to comment on what someone is, what they wear, it's only when they have asked your help.
Exactly,
Until
exactly.
I've asked your help, please.
Or when you see they have a pattern that is distracting to themselves.
Yeah, but until then, don't offer anything because I don't need it.
It's really good. Like you come out for a help when they need help.
Yeah.
Some people are using their bodies or
So,
they're
I'm
using
not
their
sure.
fitness to
In
introduce
other
something
words.
good in the world. People are like feeling good with the body, but you feel like not feeling
Okay,
good.
let's just conclude. Let's conclude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're out there
Get
and
a
you're a
life.
woman who's actually giving these bad comments, I beg, please. give us
Don't
some
break
space.
this man down, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't sit out there feeling sorry for yourself. Don't let people mistreat you. I mean,
It's not too
I
late.
have a lot
Like
to say.
discover yourself, find your potentials, and run your
Choose what
potentials.
to
If you're
listen.
in the right way, it's gonna come in your way.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
say, lastly, I know that for every woman who feels the pressure to bring someone else down is just like sitting on heavy insecurities and emotions they cannot deal with. So I suggest you just like find a way, talk about it, deal with it, but just don't make someone else feel the way you do. Because you know how it hurts to feel insecure. So you should actually do your best to make sure someone else doesn't feel.
Clemence,
I think you should
that,
add
I would
something.
love that people, if you feel you have friends that are toxic, these people are not helping.
Let them move.
Let them go. Let them go. Like because
You have as a guest.
because if you maybe have a best friend, if you have a boyfriend, if you have a best girlfriend, but they're not helping you. These people are not loving you like the way they found you.
Don't hold
People
on.
think they're coming to change you. Get out.
Get out. Let's hear from her.
She's so passionate. I'm so sorry, but she's really passionate.
Okay, I would like to conclude this way, in my own perspective. I would like to say, I am me, you are you. Let's respect each other. We are different. Let's respect our differences.
Boundaries.
No, like let's respect our differences, okay, and let's try to understand each other because you want me to understand you, but you should understand me too, and let it be, one-on-one. I understand you, you understand me.
And for me, concluding
We
this
can
is
live
simple.
together.
Ladies, you don't have to look certain way to be comfortable. You don't have to dress a certain way to be a woman. You don't have to eat a certain type of meal to be healthy. Do you? What makes you comfortable? What makes you happy? What makes you feel beautiful? That is what you should do. And the only point of standard should be yourself. And if anyone has not asked for help, please reserve the comments for yourself. In other words, if there's nothing good you have to say about me,
Don't.
keep quiet.
Just don't.
Like, don't say anything. That's pretty much it. Like, we all have
Melissa,
insecurities.
I just want to give 3 points
Yeah.
that really matter to me, that I think I should put across. The first one is we need to understand, and this is like for everyone, we should understand that success doesn't need to be seen.
Yeah.
The other thing is learn to understand that people are different. People want different things in life. Learn to give people their space, And then lastly, let your body love you.
Yeah.
It's like it keeps you alive. Your legs keep you walking. Your mouth keeps you talking. Just let your body love you.
don't
Let it breathe.
try to look like Kim Kardashian, Gigi Hadid, or anyone like that. Just look your body
My
like
final comment
Yes.
is the last one and the last one. Actually, this
Right,
has been a huge thing that I wanted to put up. So this is what? Leave pressure. Stop pressure. Stop thinking what others have is what you
Opinion.
have.
Yes.
In your 21, you still have more 80 years to go. If you don't have it today, you have it tomorrow. And please stop pressure. Whatever, use the resources near you to bring something. Don't go out to find gold when you just left our thing here. Come, just be in a place and use the resources and come up with something good that will put you out. Not thinking trends will take you.
Okay,
Okay.
we've been
And
concluding
yes.
for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Can we conclude
I'm
now?
sure I would stay here for all day. But to girls out there, if you fall, you can rise up and even way too stronger because now you are not, you are a survivor, you're not a victim. So thank you so much. And
And we love you.
And we
truly.
love you. And also, if you have a
It's
topic
gonna
that
be
you want
fire
us-
next time.
Yeah. And if there's a topic you want us to talk about, or
Comment
address,
it just below.
comment it below.
Yes, we
Thank
love
you,
ya.
ladies. Thank you so much.